head out and go pick up my car. It's 10 o'clock right now, Monday. So we had a whole day yesterday, Sunday, where I didn't pick it up. He let it sit out in the sun and kind of bake, so it hardened. Plus yesterday was Mother's Day, so I figured he doesn't need to be doing much with it. So I'm picking it up today. We're gonna go over a few things, learn some stuff, and get you guys some information. I'm back here picking up the car. You might remember this bright yellow thing, but he's buffing out some of the hood. He wet sanded some of the hood just to give it a test to see if it was ready to be buffed out. I'm actually going to drive it for a couple weeks and then bring it back here so he can wet sand it and really do a good job so it's nice and flat. So when I take it to the shows to help him out, you know, demoing the product, it's a nice flat surface. That's what's so cool about this stuff. You can wet sand it, you can buff it so it's nice and smooth. It looks just like factory paint. You can't even tell that there's anything on top of it, but it's protecting it. So that's the awesome part about it. So I'm gonna get some shots of it, talk to him a little bit more, and head back home. I'm on my way home from getting the AutoFlex. The guy really knows his stuff. John knows his stuff. Unfortunately, the car is white and the product is clear, so you really don't see anything. It doesn't look like I did anything, but I mean, that's what you're looking for. You don't want to see that the product is on there. You don't want to see that those clear wraps are on there, that you can kind of tell those are on there. You can see cut lines, you know, sometimes they don't always go to the fender. This is sprayed on completely. You can't even feel the brake. You can't feel the edge of it on the hood or anything like that. It's all one thing. I'm going to show you the peelability. This is really cool. That's what's cool about this product. This peels right off with no glue. You know, the vinyl wraps that you have on there, there's glue holding that on there. So this comes off really easily. You just peel it right off. And we sprayed the headlights, and unfortunately they didn't come out clear. He didn't think they would, but I figured, well, let's try it anyway. Instead of masking them off and spraying close to that anyway, let's spray them to see if they're clear and use those as protection for the headlights. Well, they came out a little cloudy, so he peeled one of them yesterday to make sure it was able to be peeled, and left one on for me to peel. I actually left them on the turn signals down below on the bumper for a frosted look, which I think is going to be really nice at nighttime. It's peelable, and with me parking in the garage most of the time and really not being on the highway very much, this should last like 5 to 7 years. And it's self-healing, so just a little heat gun or warm water, you can get this stuff to heal from scratches. We'll find a good spot to do some glamour shots of the car. I'll wait till the sun goes down a little bit, that way we get some shadows, and I'll cut to that right now. Okay, I want to go over some of the details for the AutoFlex. I shot a lot of video over there. I'm going to be doing a promotional video for him, going over all the details. I will have that video in the description once that's done, because it's going to take me a couple days to get that video done, because I'm trying to upload every day, Monday through Friday. So, but I wanted to go over some of the details about the AutoFlex. The level of detail and the level of prep work involved in this was mind-blowing, way more than I thought. You know, he told me to be there around 9:30 in the morning, or actually 8:30. I didn't make it there till 9, but and then we talked for a little bit and kind of discussed some things, and we really started cleaning the car and prepping the car at close to 10. I just filmed pretty much and asked a lot of questions and got a feel for the whole process, but he didn't actually start spraying until about 12:30. It was a good 2.5 hours of prep work, and this was just for the nose of the car. It's not even doing the whole car. You know, him doing a whole car, it actually takes a full day of prepping the car, of washing the car, of masking it off, you know, taping everything else off that you don't want to get overspray on, prepping the area, prepping the whole booth, cleaning up the booth and everything before you spray the car. So he has one full day of that, plus another full day of spraying and letting it set and cure. So it is a lengthy process, but actually, wrap, a clear wrap that you put on is actually a very lengthy process, but I was quite amazed on the level of detail, like I said. And then once we did start spraying, you know, you have to wait 20 minutes in between coats, or in the first couple of coats, it was just a tack coat. After that, you have to wait 20 minutes in between once you put the wet coats on. You've seen Plasti-Dip and things like that. This is not Plasti-Dip whatsoever. This is actually a professional grade clear coating that turns into one thick layer with a hard coating on the outside that you can wet sand, you can buff, you can detail. It is very thick. We pulled off one of the lenses. The material, it is just as thick as that Expel wrap. This is 12 layers, 10 to 12 layers of this material down on the car. Gives it a nice peelability. It just peeled right off, totally clean. Didn't leave obviously any glue because there's no glue whatsoever. That's what would happen if you got a ding in the parking lot. Someone hits you in the parking lot, it's gonna scratch this, but not scratch your paint. So you can actually peel this off the bumper and have them respray the bumper. Way cheaper than it would cost you for a new bumper and paint work on a new bumper. This is basically, the way I look at this product is, you know, you have an iPhone 10 or whatever iPhone you have. iPhone 10's $1,000, $1,200. You put a case on it, right? Well, you buy a $60,000 car, you want to protect it a little bit, especially because the Tesla doesn't have a grill that is going to take most of the damage from rocks. It has a bumper with paint on it that's just going to attract the rocks, the rock chips and everything. You want to put something on there. You want something that's not going to yellow. You want something that you can actually get scratches out of if you do get scratches. One of the great benefits of that Expel wrap is it's self-healing. Well, this does the same thing. You can take hot water or you can take a heat gun to it and the scratch just disappears. Awesome, awesome stuff. You're probably wondering how much this costs. Is it going to be an arm and a leg? Actually, it's very reasonable for the amount of time that he puts into this. AutoFlex Spray Shield, just the clear. There's twice the amount of coats that he puts on. It's twice as thick as if you're doing a color change in AutoFlex. Doing a full nose, and we did the side mirrors because those get hit quite a bit. Total price, $1,000. It might seem like a lot. If you looked at prices of Expel wraps, it is actually pretty good. If he was to do the whole car, it's $2,000. Depending on the vehicle. I mean, obviously SUV, like a Model X, that'd be a little bit more because there's just more stuff to spray. If you're looking at an Expel wrap, you're looking at $4,000 to $5,000 for one of those fully wrapped completely all the way around the car. But the best part about this is you don't see it. You don't see it on the car. I mean, it's kind of misleading. You know, you spend $1,000 to protect the car, but then you don't see it. You know, where'd my money go? But that's the whole point. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see edges. You don't want someone putting a clear wrap on your car, using a razor blade to cut and make it fit around things. You don't want metal touching the paint. You don't want a razor blade anywhere near that. This sprays on. You have no cut lines. You don't have to worry about it wrapping around a panel and sticking and staying stuck over the years. You don't want to see it's there. You want to know it's there. And that's the whole point. Hey, that should be the tagline for them. You don't want to see it. You want to know it's there. Can I get a rock chip? Yes, a big rock coming off a truck like that, that's gonna hit and that could cause some damage, but little stuff that's on my wife's car, that stuff's gonna bounce right off. I'm actually going to do a close-up view of what this AutoFlex looks like after thousands of miles being put on it. See the durability test on it so you guys know whether you're gonna spend your $1,000 or $2,000 to fully protect your car with the spray shield and really protect it. Or make it custom. You can actually put some pearls in the last few coats of the clear coat, or even crushed glass in there, and totally change your car's look from everyone else if you're spraying the whole car. There's so many things you can do to make your car different from everyone else's and make it unique. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Hope you like learning about AutoFlex. Hope you click his website, take a look if you're in the Charlotte area or in North Carolina. He's the only installer around here. If you're in the area, you want him to do your car, hit him up. Tell him I sent you, I Won Tesla. And if you like these t-shirts, you can actually get one too. At the end of the video, there's a link for it. It's a way to help support the channel. But if you're interested in him spraying your car, let him know I sent you. It's always nice to know where your advertising money goes to. I am gonna be at a couple car shows to help him out. I'm gonna be in the Mooresville Cars and Coffee next month in his booth, so you can come and see the car if you'd like. Ask questions. I'll answer questions for you about the product. I'm fully pleased with it, and I'm fully endorsing him to do anybody's car. He does great work. I was fully impressed with everything he did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.